There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, so now we want to... I'll get us moving while we do a quick recap here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the... we might possibly have found, or are headed to find Jesse's brother, I think, who was taken 17 years ago by the FBC. It says, find Dylan. I hope we find him, otherwise the title and thumbnail was all for nothing. Well, I keep doing this. I keep forgetting. Turn this little guy on. There you go. Okay. So... And I guess, yeah, let me know if, let me know if the stream comes out a little weird. I changed my settings to try to make the gameplay a little bit more clear, because I noticed that my gameplay has been super pixelated. How do I go to the map again? Here we go. Okay. Oh, so it's straight that way. Ah, I didn't dash that time. Alright, Dylan, you clown. Little crybaby. Got himself kidnapped. Couldn't save himself. Well, they did say in the last stream that, they didn't see it as a kidnapping, they saw it as a kid who was alone. So they took him in. Which, okay, that's fair. Security check. Gotta get through security check. Is this the right way? Medical wing? No, we need to get through security. Alright, quit that. Walk through metal detector. If I were a security check, how would I... Come on. Okay, so I gotta mess with something over there. Decisions. I think this is the only way. I don't know. Have I been to the medical wing? Yes, I have. That's where that side mission went. I mean, I can take a peek over here just real quick. Ugh. Oh wow, got all three of them. Yeah, there's nothing real quick about this game, I forgot. And as always, let me know if the audio's jacked. Let me know if I need to alter the voice volume or anything. Okay, so I'm not clearance level 6 yet. Have I been here before? I'm not sure I have. I thought I did. No, if I had, I wouldn't be picking these up right now. Oh, security center. Okay, so that means I probably have not opened this. Alright, what bullcrap random little pickup do we have? Oh, I have been in here. Alright. Well then. That's embarrassing. Yes, I've 100% been in here. Maybe it just still connects. Yeah, this is where all the discount Kroger brand Last of Us guys are. There they are. Walmart, Walmart brand clickers. See ya. Oh. Did not think they'd all respawn. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's because I died in here last time. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, this thing killed me. It's about to kill me again. He said, I'll do it again. Alright, I need to heal. I don't know if I can. Wait, can I control him? Yes, I can. Gotcha. So what happens if he runs out? Oh, there's health over there. Well, I'll be... What happens if he runs out? Does he attack me again, or does he just keel over dead? Can I still hit him anyway? Haha, yes. Yes, I can. Alright. Oops. Okay. I have... Ooh. I just imagine... Like, what must have happened when all this went down? Like, did everyone just... Was it just a big burst and everyone starts levitating? Hey, Bob, I'm gonna need you to put those reports on my desk by Thursday. I mean, I guess that's in my head how it went down. Well, let's keep trucking. I don't know why I even opened it. I've probably got so many materials and stuff that I could craft. I could just be God tier, but I just don't really mess with all that. So I have no idea. That's not where I'm going, is it? No, it's not. We're headed this way. Curse you, Remedy. And your exploration rewards. I don't want to explore, but I have to. Containment procedure, wolf globe. Feeling disoriented after touching it. It's handmade. Hand-painted. Careful examination has revealed numerous something and geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrilio. No signatures. Physical contact renders subject dizzy and disoriented. Reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity. It grows worse with prolonged contact. And the S word has been reported in people who handled it for too long. Well, how about... Yeah, see, some of these... I get, like, the need for... Or the desire for knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge and all that, but... At some point, you just gotta throw something away. Dr. Darling, yes.
We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1960.
That's ballsy.
The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Nothing we haven't already figured out, but I guess they're just spelling it out for us. Like, we already knew that the oldest house, they didn't make it, they found it. I just started recording too. In the event I ever make a control video, I want to just have this gameplay. So if you notice a significant dip in the quality, let me know. If I need to just quit recording, I can. I'd prefer not have to play through the whole game a second time just for the sake of footage, but, you know.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached.
P6 cell breached.
Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Oh, Mr. Motel. Here we go. A one. Ooh. What are you expecting that one? A two. Nice color scheme. And 3. Alright. Here for a puzzle. Again. Where's that coming from? Is that outside? It's coming from in there. Think that's blood. Or maybe that's just the bathroom. Nothing to worry about. That's just a bathroom. There's water everywhere. Let's see, we got a clock, fan. Oh, the room's different again. Is the TV floating? No, it's mounted. Okay, let's hit it again. Nothing I can move in here that I can see. This one looks normal. And next one. Okay, so this one will only let me move the map. So that was a little extra. Is that all I needed to do? So the painting is normal in this one. Oh, yeah, here we go. Keys. That was it? I'll take it. I'm going to keep trying the janitor's office. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. I would like to know why this place keeps popping up. 1. A 2. A 3. Find
It's been a long
Dylan.
time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Archives P6. P6. Nice comb over.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm your boss, clown. Yeah.
To get inside.
New director. Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We
Too
have
bad.
hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered
I
items.
don't have time for this.
Cut him off.
And
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here.
There we
Can
go.
you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that.
It's business as usual, honestly, at this point.
And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Subdue the TV object of
Can we
power.
provide any assistance at this time, sir?
Only if you can reboot the cell door protocols without manually accessing them.
Are these robots?
Talking like that. You know what? Never mind. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I agree. Why are they talking like that? That's sus. Oh, I didn't have to open it all over again. Okay, there we go.
Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Yeah, I said this in the last stream and I'll say it again. Everything about this scenario should be a horror story, but Jessie has just not allowed that to happen. Like, she just kicked the door in and started blasting. So anyway, she started blasting. Exhibit A. Oh, I'm out of energy. You know what? Come here. Yeah, I hope Control 2 has a little... maybe some more intuitive melee of some kind. Hey, D616, what's happening? Okay, we want first to open our random loot box. Then we have a TV to fight. What's this? A mailbox. A basket. When you put something inside this basket, it grows 7 times its size. The medical applications of that would be phenomenal. If you know, you know. Mailbox. I don't know. Maybe you put something in it and it teleports to another mailbox. Something boring like that. The fan. I don't know, but Remedy, I'm going to need some information on all these. Is that a sledgehammer? Is it Thor's hammer? Or Tor's hammer, excuse me. From Alan Wake. Jessie is the killer, not the final girl. That's exactly right. Yeah, pretty much. If this game were a slasher, Jessie is the slasher. Okay, so we want to go... oh, 4th floor. It says right there.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him?
Yeah, I guess I forgot about
She's
that.
telling me everything.
She said that Dylan was being groomed, basically, to be the next director. Heyo. Yeah, floating demon, the demon zombie orc, whatever the heck you are. Okay, P6 cell, AI containment, archives, whatever. We'll just keep trucking.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My ship replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Oh. Oh, it's like the Doctor Who, the angels,
I'm sorry.
whatever they're called.
There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Fridge, dude, that's horrible. They just forgot about him. Well, assist the agent after Dylan has been found. Okay, so no jump. I would probably stop and help this dude right here. Like I'd be willing to gosh, I'd be willing to break away from what I'm doing to help him out with that. But how do I change missions again? There we go. Subdue the object of power. Investigate the safe room. Did I miss one? Come on. There we go. The enemy within investigate. Jesse returns to the sealed threshold to contain the anchor alter item. Oh, I was in the middle of a side mission last stream when I stopped. Because I never did get the object of power for it. We're not doing that right now. We're going for Dylan. Whenever we get out of here, I'll finish that one up. Usually those objects of power give you a new ability though, so I do want to do it. That guy is dead. Yeah, I mean, might as well be. Oh, well, hello. What's going on in here? He dodged it? Alright. Come on. There we go. Hello, companions. What just... That was weak. Behind me! We will prosper. Yeah, what if you were fighting off all these things, and then some random chick shows up and she starts levitating objects? Subdue the TV object power. So same thing. I would like them to help me. I guess they're not gonna.
That's the object of power. I
Whoa.
need to cleanse it.
More floaty floaty. Can I walk into them? What happens? No, nothing. Okay. Well, don't sit here and look at it. Yeah, well, Bloodborne, I never actually did beat that one, so I can't really talk. But a lot of people say it's their favorite Soulsborne. I had fun while I played it for a little bit. And then Control 2, yeah, Control 2 is gonna be whack. But honestly, I think they're gonna tone it down a bit because they're probably gonna. Maybe see some of the criticisms of Alan Wake 2, how it went a little too far. And so they might tone down the weirdness a bit. Or at least slow down the pacing of it. Because like this game, I've noticed that there's a lot of breaks in between new story beats. Like you get to play for a while, and then something comes up. Whereas Alan Wake 2, like you'll basically get 2 revelations and plot twists in one... What? In one cutscene. It can be hard to keep up with. Go ahead, drop them down. Is this a boss fight? Oh, yes it is. Didn't mean to do that. Where'd he go? See ya. I keep hitting LB to dodge. Why am I doing that? What other game does that? Maybe it is Alan Wake 2. My muscle memory might still not be gone from that. Help me. Fight for me. Yes. I need to be a little more strategic about when I throw stuff, instead of just doing it as a default. For starters, I need all this health. Give me all this. Yeah, yeah. Am I just out of... No, not you. Thank you. Maybe I need to change that power up back where I get more energy again. See, it's getting a little ridiculous how fast I'm running out. Good night.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
I don't even... Did we meet Salvador at some point?
Okay, the TV. Another object of power gone nuts.
Here we go again.
Well, in a moment. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing. Witnesses said it was a black sphere with a faint light. The crew, the vessel lost structure of the ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. Agents were dispatched. Last coordinates began diving. On the ocean floor, they found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except the anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported to the U.S. port of somewhere. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau. So there's an anchor and a sphere that are in tandem with each other. Oh, that's trippy. It's a good picture. I'm going to screenshot that. Yeah. Show your friends. No. Am I planning on releasing new videos? Yes, 616, I am. I've got one I'm making right now. Oh, I can levitate now. Yes, this is what I wanted. Yes, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, if you look at my other videos and look at the time in between them, you'll notice that they're all usually about 2 weeks apart. And my last video dropped a week ago, or 8 days ago. So, even though I've got these streams that I've done over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, my video production rotation hasn't changed. It may just feel like I'm not doing videos as much anymore, but like I mentioned in that community post, once I'm done with Control, I'm not sure. How long can I levitate? Just indefinitely? No. I'm not sure I'm going to stream again after I'm done with this game. And that's not because I'm not having fun or it's not a good time. It's really just because I guess for the channel it appears to be an overall net negative. Like I'm not trying to come across as like selfish or anything, but I do, just from an objective standpoint, the streams are fun. However, I do lose a tremendous amount of subscribers when I do them. Most of my audience isn't interested in them, and it's not like, I'm not gaining any traction from doing the streams either. So I don't know. I'm thinking what I'll probably do is make a second channel at some point and keep streaming there, because it is fun. I really do like doing it. And if I could keep streaming and have it not interfere with
Okay, dealt with the TV.
anybody else's enjoyment of the channel, then I think that might be the best move. Would be moving it to a second channel. I mean, but yeah, I'm still. Are you planning on releasing new videos? Spoiler for the subject. Maybe when you have more subscribers. Yeah, maybe when I have more subscribers, it might be something I could do, or just, you know, second channel. I don't want to do the second channel. Like, I'd prefer to just keep it all on one. But I understand why some people get annoyed. Because you can't. Because right now, I don't know if there's an option, or at least I couldn't find one. I tried to set this stream to where it wouldn't notify people, but you can't do that on YouTube with an upcoming stream. You can only do it with a current, like a right now stream. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna do this. If that makes sense. Like, if I were to go on YouTube and start a stream up right now, I could set it to where it doesn't notify people. But if I want to schedule a stream and have it show up as like tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I can't get it to do that. So I wish there were a way that people who aren't interested in the streams on YouTube don't have to be exposed to them. I wish that were done better on YouTube, because I looked after some comments on my community post. I went and looked at some other creators' stuff. And it's kind of the same thing for everybody. Like, people who don't usually stream, when they try it, they just start bleeding subs. So they quit messing with it. Or they make a second channel for it. And that's what's happening to my channel too, so. But as for a spoiler for the subject of the video, yeah, I can tell you. It is... So I am going over the really weird vendetta that IGN had against Slip and Slide Squad, Incapacitate the Justice League. And even though the game has a lot of faults and by all accounts is not good, it's just odd. It's funny, like, the beef between IGN and Rocksteady. Like, it's actually really funny, especially when you compare the way that IGN has handled and treated other games that were also live service or also not very good. Like, they went after Rocksteady with a vengeance for some weird reason. So I think the title of it's going to probably be IGN's beef with Rocksteady is wild, or something like that. A lantern was discovered at a ramen shop. The shop gains popularity. It was a crimson lantern. I write this as I sit beside it. The light is comforting, so familiar. It reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the air warm. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure, in the knowledge that the world won't change, and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever here in its glow. Appendix. Oh gosh, what happened to him? The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be comprised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. So that's why the lamp was popular and the restaurant was popular, because it makes people love it, I guess. Yeah, see, this whole room is jacked. There's desks on the walls. I love that I can levitate. This is great. That's going to come very, very handy. Search for Dylan on the 5th floor. Alright, music's going goo-goo, so there must be enemies. You know what? Yeah. Not messing with all that. I just gotta be careful with the controls. So you can hold A to go up higher. You can't just go up and down, though. It's basically like you have to... Your first time up, you have to decide how high you want to go. That's how it looks. Snipers? We got snipers now? Not for long, we don't. P6 cell. Yeah, this is it. Have I seen this swan boat before? I feel like I have. Maybe I haven't. Maybe it was the rubber duck I'm thinking of. It's a balloon. Do I get to hear something about it? I guess not. So Dylan's in here with a bunch of objects of power. Interesting. A crowbar. Mr. Freeman. Oh yeah, he broke. I guess he broke out. They just been keeping him in this box for 17 years? Oh, am I stuck in it now? Or I guess not 17 years. He wasn't locked up the whole time. Hey, Pickle Lord. Thanks for saying hey, man. The only game I'm excited for now are Death Stranding 2. Death... Oop. Oh, it's Emily.
Can you hear me?
Dear God.
Jesse.
I almost put you in my thumbnail. That's how much I despise you. Alright, what? I'm listening. Talk. Gosh, Emily Pope's the worst. Dylan Faden observation. Breakfast, gets out of bed. Asks for TV off, lunch, breakfast, eats, toilet. Begins talking to self, becomes upset. Sedated. Sleeps. Oh, so this was where he was kept. In here. He busted up out of there.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
Jesse.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Well, that's anticlimactic. So he busted out and then turned himself in. Well, I mean... Oh, now there's going to be more collectibles hidden in better places because I can fly. Oh. Death Stranding 2, 616. Yeah, I've never played the first one. Well, so many people talk so much crap about it. And I think I've come to learn over the years that a lot of times the internet bandwagons are not always very reliable. So I don't know for myself if I would like Death Stranding or not. Because a lot of people said Alan Wake 2 was boring and a walking simulator, and I don't agree with that at all. So, I mean, they said the same thing about Death Stranding 2, so I don't know. But I don't know. It's a very different game, I know that. I know a lot of people like it. And a lot of people are looking forward to the second one. Plus, I would hope that the second one would only be better, right? Like, I would think. Coming from Hideo Kojima. What's the point of all this up here? Is that the sky? Can I get out of here? No, that's not the sky, because we're in the middle of a building. Well, let's just leave. Thought there might be a control point in here or something, but I guess not. Yeah, no, there's not. Alright, let's go help Fridge Guy. On the way back, I suppose. I'm guessing I just need to go talk to his supervisor. The comb-over guy. Yeah, they, 616, they did do that. They put out an article saying that the game was on sale already, like before the primary launch of it, said like, look, you can pick up the game, it's already on sale here. But it was an eBay listing of somebody who is basically like wholesaling copies of the game. So I don't know, man. Yeah, and I'll go over it all in a lot more detail in the video, but like it's just bizarre. It's really bizarre how out of their way they went. I'm glad I can do that in the middle of falling. I didn't even know I could do that. I'm glad I can. It's just bizarre how out of their way they went to slam that game. Even though I've played it on stream, you know, like it's fine. It's passable. I don't think it's worth $70, but I don't think it's trash either. It's just I expected it to be so much worse than it was because of what I was seeing about it. And I played it and I was like, this is just this is just mid. Like it's whatever. It's whatever. This isn't worthy of like a don't pre-order video or something. Not in my opinion, it's not. Oh, I guess I probably should have taken the elevator. Nah, elevator, schmelevator. How much farther down do I need to keep going? Oh, maybe I really do need to take the elevator. Looks like I'm supposed to be going down still. I mean, I'm going... Assist the agent in the Panopticon cell, 4th floor. Oh my god. So I have to go to the 4th floor. I thought I was going to talk to his boss first. I guess not. How high can I go? Not that high. That's fine. Just go right over here. Glad this doesn't take up energy either. Yeah, IGN has a throbbing hate boner for Rocksteady's game. Don't think I ever looked in here. Is that a Christmas tree? Yes, it is. Remedy cracked the code because all they have to do is just make like one asset or two one-asset flip, and then they can create this whole backstory lore behind it. And people go, oh wow, it's really cool and interesting, and all they did was just, I mean, they did the more writing than anything. I don't even know why I'm in here. Should I even be here? I never even saw that one. What the? Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to be in here. Dude. Hit him again. Hit him again. The melee's so weak. I mean, I could upgrade it, but I barely ever use it. Take that, Bushigi. Gotcha. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, before he throws another rocket at me. There you are. Come here, you. Oh, you trying to run? You want to run away? Oh my. I don't know what did that to him. You know what? Let's pull it out of you, brother. Sorry you had to go out like that. Come here, you. No, 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 no. Yep, none of that. Oh, get away from that thing. Go, 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 go. I don't know if it kills you instantly or what. At the very least, it makes my screen go full chaos when it gets too close. Da-da! Can I even kill it? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not so sure I can. Oh well. I'm 72% sure that I'm not even supposed to be in this place right now. Like, I'm gonna have to come back here for some side mission, I bet. A cleanse point would be nice. Yeah, they didn't get a review copy, 616. Nobody did. It wasn't just IGN, but I think at first IGN assumed that it was just them. Oh, you little jump scare there, huh? Opened up a loot box and it's just a banshee, whatever the heck these things are. I think I'm gonna start calling these things banshees, unless they have an official name. So I think, like, technically speaking, this is what a banshee is. This is what a banshee is supposed to look like. They fly and they scream. Alright, enough. Are they just non-stop? Oh my god. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'm not worried about you. Starting to think... Starting to think this whole room was just one big joke prank. An elaborate ruse and nothing more. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Wow. Did I open this one? Yes, I did. Well. Glad we could sightsee, gentlemen, but unfortunately, I have other matters to attend to. Gotta help a man. I gotta see a man about a fridge. Like when something mediocre comes out, there will always be hundreds of videos saying it's the worst thing ever. Yeah, that's kind of my point too. Is I don't really want to. I don't want to just do a video over like why that game is bad, because there's so many of them out there. Like you just said, like there's a ton. But if anything, and it might be weird coming from my channel because of how much crap I've given plenty of games, but I feel like for that specific game, the hate was just overdone. Like, I was actually kind of disappointed when I started playing it, and, oh, see, that's what I mean. You can't, like, not press A. If you tap A even once, you're falling. I was disappointed because I thought it would be, like, so bad it's hilarious kind of game, because that's how everything came off to me, and it just wasn't. Not that I wanted their game to be terrible for the sake of being terrible. Like, I don't want that. Gaming does not benefit when we as gamers want stuff like that. But, like, that's what I thought the game was. Because of all the trash talk it had gotten online. I was playing it, I was like, I'm not, I mean, like, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't having fun. I will say, though, if it weren't for this YouTube channel, I would not have purchased it at $70. I would have waited till it's on sale. And that would be my recommendation for it now. After actually playing it... How do I get up there? After actually playing it, I would tell anybody... if you are legitimately interested in the game, just wait till it's on sale. I don't think it's worth $70. So either wait till it's on sale, or it gets more content added over time. Because my guess is it's going to go down in price, the content's going to go up, so you could pay half the price and get double the game easily. Assist. So it's saying fourth. I'm in the 4th floor. Assist the agent in the panopticon cell. So that's not where I'm going. This is where I'm going. Hope all these symbols don't mean anything, so I'm not in the mood for a puzzle. In a few years, IGN articles will be AI generated. Yeah, you could probably go on ChatGPT right now and make an article that sounds exactly like an IGN article. You know what? Because I'm sick of it, I am gonna put the melee up some. Can't imagine it'd be super useful. Shield strength. Where's energy? Yes, yes. That's what I want. Alright, here we go. Ah, Fridge Boy. I have returned.
Keep them on.
Can you not even blink?
Hey, what can I do?
You're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes. They can't. They can't.
Oh, he's
Calm down. Just focus.
jittering his leg.
What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
So somebody has to sit and watch this thing at all times. By process of elimination, how do you determine that, I wonder? Like, just all hell's breaking loose, terrible things are happening. And like how do you determine through that process of elimination that, oh hey, well it actually chills out as long as we're looking at it?
I better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty.
Oh my
He's been in
god.
there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to...
The
open
mouth
cell
movement is so weird in this game.
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal.
Like, the character models look fine, it's just the mouth movement looks so weird.
Open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out.
He specifically looks like the friggin' mouth of Sauron.
Pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I don't care about talking to you.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
You know, maybe I do need to play this game a second time when I get footage for it, because then honestly, if I were playing by myself, I would probably sit and listen to everything everyone had to say. As riveting as that sounds. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, 4th floor, we're here. Where are you, Philip? Where are you, Phil? There he is. Hey, Philip.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back.
I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Am I watching the fridge now? I don't want to watch the fridge.
Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
Oh no.
If I look away, it hurts me.
What happened? What happened? Oh, he's gone. Did it eat him? Find a way to
I
subdue.
can't get out, and I can't look away.
What do you mean I can't get out? Yes, I can. I can get out. I'm out right now. See? Oh, can't. Okay, someone has to watch it at all times. Let's just let's get up close to it. That seemed to work.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Yeah, this is not the regular astral plane. This is something different. Whoa. What am I looking at? You know what? Eat blocks, buddy. The former? This is some Lovecraft stuff going on here. Woo! Yeah, this is okay. Wild theory and based on nothing but conjecture. Ugh. This is some kind of eldritch being that has been around since before the board, hence the name the former. Did I jump in there? No. Hence the name the former, and it speaks like the board. And it swallows you or takes you into... Whoa! I fell. Maybe it swallows you, takes you into this plane whenever you don't look at it. I guess? Is that what happened to Philip? Poor guy. Did he land here and this thing is just eating him? That went way far. I thought it was going to end after I cleansed it. I thought it'd be like, oh, you cleansed it. That side mission was just to show you something like the fridge, but I was not expecting a boss fight with an elder god.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Does the game have endgame content like live service? What do you do after you beat the story? I mean, yeah, it's got endgame content. But that's my problem with it though, is that it's super repetitive. It's just a few mission types, not very many. Oh, let me read this real quick. Incident in question occurred. Agent Filson entered the kitchen. He was going to eat something, but discovered the fridge had blank his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the appliance as he expressed his frustration. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Filson complied with commands to desist. Recommendation. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session. So... Philip Filson. Is this the same Philip? Did they make him sit in here and look at it afterwards? But yeah, so Unalive Squad, it's got in-game content. It's just not very much. It's super repetitive.
If I look away.
And honestly, that's the least endearing part of that game to me, is just grinding it out. Like I would have rather the story be longer and there be some more variety in the gameplay and be done with it after I beat the story than keep grinding it. Like I'm not a big looter guy.
Sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
If you
Fuck?
Yeah. Wormy. You came in the wrong gosh darn rec room, didn't you? Oh, I can just sit here and float. Oh, that didn't help. I don't want to hit the balls. I want to hit... New strategy. As he shoots the balls, I will shoot them, and then I will throw things at the eye. And that is how we will get through this. Gosh. Yeah, so Unalive Squad, I don't know where they got the idea that anyone would want to grind that out.
I'm back. I'm coming in.
That's the big problem with it for me. If you don't like looters, that game's not going to persuade you to like them, I don't think. If you do like looters, I recommend waiting till it's on sale.
The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
I think it'd be worth like $30 right now.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Like if I bought it for 30, maybe even 40, depending on how much content it gets. If I bought it for that amount right now, I wouldn't be disappointed in what I got. Yeah, so this thing is speaking like the
Sounds
board.
Like the board, but I
Maybe it's the same species as the board.
fuck.
Whatever the... Well, we still don't even know what the board is, really. Alright, shoot another one. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that does so much more damage to it. And it does drop health. Okay. Bring out your big arms. Which one's first? See ya. Does that even hurt it? No, I don't think it does. Come on, Jesse. I need you to reload. No. God. Okay. So there's just random holes I can fall into. Okay. You see that on the stream, right? Like I'm not looking for holes in the ground. Man. I guess I'm just sucking. Like this I feel like this is meant to be a 20-second boss fight. And I'm making it way harder than it needs to be. All right, so once he screams, once he gets eaten by this being, I'm gonna walk in here. Boom. Alright, it's time.
If I look away, it hurts.
How does he eat or go to the toilet? Well, he had a plate in front of him. Looks like he got brought a meal at some point. But then going to the bathroom, yeah, that's anybody's
Sounds
guess.
like the board, but I can't understand it.
Okay, so I'm looking around right now. I don't see any holes in the ground, so they've got to be forming as we go. Take it. Still running out of energy really fast. Alright, where are these holes at? Still don't see any. Maybe it's from his little Squidward tentacles. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, got it. Alright, Cthulhu. Okay, so watch out for those. Got it. I've got this now. Oh, come on. Okay, I need to get closer. I need to get closer so I can throw stuff at him faster. Where'd you go, Wormy? Oh, now he's doing both. This ain't good. Now he's doing everything all at the same time. Oh, I gotta go. Gotta go. See ya. Did I get him? Yeah.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. It's not the same astral plane.
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
Well, Philip's not fixed. How does that help our boy Philip? Okay. Sorry about that, Philip. To the panop. That is immediate fast travel. That's awesome. I love that. Like the first time I did that, I was questioning. I know it's in the same room, so there's probably nothing to load, but still.
How'd it go? Where's Philip?
He's dead.
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip.
Yeah, you're fired, Langston. Fire her, Jesse.
Like fridge duty.
Fire him.
But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
If you're not Jesse Faden, maybe.
I'm wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Well, yeah,
Must have been.
absolutely.
The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Why? Because,
I'll see you later, Langston.
I don't care what
I'll
you have
be
to
here,
say, Langston.
like always.
To the missions. Oh, I guess I'm full of personal mods again. I just don't care. I don't care. Sorry to be that guy. I just don't. Launch energy costs. Alright, I'll take that one. Evade energy cost. So first I'm going to deconstruct you. I'm going to take you. Launch. Oh, I have a better one. Yes, please, and thank you. Alright, so get rid of you. May get rid of all the 2s. Sorry guys, this will only take a minute. Okay, so there goes that. Now I got a bunch of these mods. I can only put one at a time on here. So the rate of fire is still good. Headshot damage, ammo cost per shot. Reload speed plus 20. Ooh. Let's try it. Let's try it. As for this one, damage against enemy armor, headshot damage plus 63. I'm not even full on these yet, so I'm not going to mess with that. To the missions. Speak with Emily. Oh no. There's the safe room one. We'll do that first. Alien from Returnal, yeah, it kind of does. Cyberpunk made a return. Maybe Rocksteady can salvage it. Yeah, but Cyberpunk and Unalive Squad have two different kind of core issues. Cyberpunk, their big issues were the what am I thinking of? The technical issues with the game, like the bugs, the glitches, you know, that kind of stuff. And really, they were in a position where they could add more content and it would be all right. Unalive Squad, on the other hand, they kind of have a different problem in that it's mainly like the core foundation of the game, just right off the bat, is not what people wanted from them, which I don't think is totally fair. Like I think reviewing a game on its own merit is better than, you know, than comparing it to something they never said they were making, which it would be another Batman game. But like Cyberpunk, they could fix the technical issues and then add some more content, and it, you know, and people would be happy. This game, Unalive Squad, I'm not sure they could do that. I'm not sure if they could totally shift the game around. I mean, they'd have to add entirely new areas. They'd have to add more story. Like the game couldn't just focus on mindless combat anymore. And that's a core piece of the game and its design. So I don't know if they could do that with it, to be honest. As bleak as that may sound. Investigate. Not to say that I wouldn't want to see that. Of course I would. Oh, thank goodness for the flight. I'm pretty... Yeah, there's way more clocks in here now. What if I... No, nothing. Can I pick up a bunch of them? So it looks like not all of them Yeah, some of these are just set dressing, it looks like. From what I can tell. I don't know. Investigate the safe room. Oh. Whoa, heyo, heyo, heyo. What am I looking at? Oh, it's supervisor. And he's invincible, apparently. No, the bar went down. It just took a second. Come on up here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, he's... Jeez. This dude. Come on. There we go. How do people work in a place like this? This place, like, half of what we fought is not even the main antagonist of the game. Like, it's just random things that could arguably happen on any Tuesday in the Bureau of Control. Like, oh yeah. Like, oh yeah, these magic clocks got out. They're they're flying around the room and giving people concussions. Gonna need a janitor to go in there. A janitor to go in there and clean that up, please. Just wild stuff like that. Oh yeah, Philip, he got eaten by a fridge. You know, no big deal. Am I in the right place? Yes, I am. Yeah, like this boss I'm fighting, I don't even know if he's even part of the gig. Like, I think he's just in this room hanging out. I mean, they really didn't really make promises. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. 616 is they didn't promise. Like, people wanted another Batman game, but Rocksteady never said that's what they were working on. And it probably didn't help that it's in the same universe. Like, that probably hurt their case quite a bit. But then again, you know, there's plenty of other franchises out there who have different types of games in the same universe. I mean, Halo and Gears of War are examples. They've got some... Halo has an RTS game and a shooter. Gears has a turn-based shooter and third person. His shield regenerates way too fast. That's absurd. Come on, come on, come on. Boom! That does not do enough damage. For the effort that requires to hit him, that does not take enough damage. Okay, so I really only have to hit him twice. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, it's okay. So I'll reload. All I gotta do is hit him with 2 clocks. Or just one, apparently. Yeah, yeah. I'll do it again. One more. Boom. Alright, now you're toast. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, my weapon mods are full. I didn't think they were. Whoops. Alright, so let's take out all these. Take out all our ones again. And a couple extras. Yeah, I know I'll never use that. I kind of miss having my shotgun. You know what? No, I really like having the spin though. It's really nice compared to the pistol. I'm gonna keep the spin. I'm gonna put the shotgun back on. And then we're going to add, what's on there right now? Reload speed. Headshot damage. I barely ever get headshots with it, though. Damage while low on health. Recoil. Accuracy. Let's do... I don't know if the projectiles fired really makes a difference. Let's try... I mean, I'm sure it does. I just don't know how much. Let's try the ammo efficiency. There we go. Misty shotgun. I've seen some people saying that Rocksteady will reset the timeline.
Looks like I need to hit that shield harder.
I don't what? No, is there another one? If there's another one, I'm just leaving.
That's an altered item up there.
Up where? Where's an altered item? Is it this? Do I just pull clocks off of here? Am I doing what I'm supposed to? I can't tell. Yes, I am. Okay. Not a complete waste of time then. Good. Get cleansed.
Wasn't so bad.
Oh, the sound of all these clogs. Sealed threshold. I mean... But I have to get into a safe room? Yeah, I've heard people saying they'll reset the timeline too. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll reset anything. I think they're gonna pull a they're gonna emphasize really hard that the Justice League members that got offed, none of them are actually gone. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Rocksteady's working on a Wonder Woman game. And it wouldn't make sense for them to do that if they just, you know, offed her in the game.
This is the safe room Will showed me.
Here we go.
The one with the altered item inside.
And there's so much storytelling potential that's gone if all the Justice League members are gone. So I think we're going to find out that they're just clones or something and they're not the real deal. I guess that could kind of be construed as a reset a little bit. Threshold in the containment sector, simultaneously numerous something appeared in the area, injuring and killing many. Rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter, the sheer amount of something. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Yep. There's just so many clocks. Just repeating clocks just appearing out of this thing that they're like, you know what, screw it. We'll just move offices. It's not worth it. Can't say I blame them.
Great. More clocks.
Too many clocks. Too many clocks. Rich Hall, what's up, man? Looks like I missed the first hour. Having fun? Yeah, having a good time. The plot's finally moving. I say that, but I'm going after a side mission right now. It's just, I am having fun, because usually side missions in games I reluctantly do just to get them over with. But Control, like, they put a lot of effort into their side missions. Like, they all add a solid, like, story layer or some world building or something. Or give you new abilities. I mean, it's hard not to do the side missions. Whoops. Yeah, it's tough not to do the side missions in this game. They really... Oh, there's the anchor. Investigate the safe room. Yeah, if there's one thing I would suggest you go back and watch, if you're wanting to keep up with live for the whole thing, go back and watch the bit with the fridge. That was pretty cool. I died a few times, so you'll have to skip ahead to when I stopped dying. I don't know if I can make that. Where am I right now? Okay, so I need to investigate the safe room. Oh, and I can levitate now, so it's lit. Containment sealed threshold hall. No, she said this is the safe room we were talking about. No, this is it. Okay, no, this is it. We're in the right place. I've just got to get across somehow. Brett, good afternoon, Gerd gang. What's up, man? Brett Allen Welsh. Sounds like a nobleman's name. Sounds like you live in a castle or something. Like a castle with a surrounding village. Okay, here we go. That's a compliment, by the way. It's Brett Allen Welsh. Yeah. Can I get across here? Actually, I think I can. Alright, I got nervous for nothing. I got nervous for nothing. Shouldn't have been afraid. Should have just went for it. Alright. We fighting the anchor now?
What the fuck is that?
We're fighting a giant scrunchie. No, that is the anchor. Okay. What am I looking at?
It's making more clocks?
It's spitting out more clocks. That's hilarious. So this is where the clocks are coming from? Come on, brother. Spit it out. Boom. Gotcha. Wait, so is this the anchor? I saw the anchor floating. Or is this the ball? Maybe this is the ball they were talking about. So earlier we found a collectible, a report, where a ship had gone down. Oh great! A ship had gone down, and the entire ship got destroyed. They found a ball out in the middle of the ocean, like a big ball. Get out of here! Found a big ball in the middle of the ocean, and the whole ship got destroyed somehow. And when divers went to go retrieve the stuff, they they saw that the anchor of the ship was all that was left, and it was moving in perfect tandem with this big ball that was down there too. So like if you move the anchor, the ball moves too. They couldn't move the ball because it was too dangerous, but they could move the anchor just fine. And so they were able to move the anchor and the ball here to the oldest house. And I'm wondering, while we were walking in the room, I saw the anchor floating, and it makes me wonder, oh hey corpse, you ready to be useful for something? I was wondering if this is the ball. Then again, I guess we'd see the anchor moving too if it were. I don't know. This thing is weak. That thing is weak, but these things are all over the place. Too many clocks. Too many clocks. That's pretty funny that this is what's spitting out the clocks. You know what? Let's go over here to make this faster. I don't feel like waiting. Love that noise. Just come on. One more and you're done. Nope, nope, none of that. No, stop it.
That must be the old tower.
Yeah, there's our anchor. So, what power will I get now? That looks just like the darkness effect from the first Alan Wake. I mean, I guess if they had the technology, why not? In their engine, I mean.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Okay, so I did not get a power, but I did get a bunch of points to use for upgrades, so fine by me. And then we have to go speak to terrible, horrible, awful Emily. God, she sucks. Okay, we want more energy again, because I'm sick of running out. Yes, please. Shield strength? Oh, duh. Levitation duration? Yeah. Let's do that. What's this? Press right stick while levitating to slam into the ground and damage nearby enemies. You know, I'll be honest, I have a really weird quirk, and that's that I hate ground pound. I hate ground pound moves in video games. For some reason. I couldn't tell you why. I just don't like them. I think they're lazy. And every game has them. And a lot of times they don't make sense. If they make sense, then I'm cool with it. Like Batman Arkham games, when he dives into the ground and then he shoots out this electric shock. That makes sense. I'm fine with that. But like Spider-Man PS4, where he slams into the concrete ground and then like there's just this big shock wave around him, makes no sense. I don't know. It's a really weird thing. I don't ground pound moves. They've always bothered me. Marula Snide, I'm so burned out on heroes at this point. The only heroes related to anything I'm engaging with is The Boys. Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense because The Boys is basically making fun of the superhero genre. And if you're tired of the superhero genre, then that makes perfect sense why you'd enjoy that. The Boys is pretty solid. I'm not caught up with it, but what I've seen I did really like. God, I don't want to talk to Emily. I don't know why I hate her so much. She's just so boring. Her conversations go forever. Oh wait, we're going to talk to Dylan now. Yeah, so anyone who wasn't watching from the beginning, apparently her brother broke out of his containment and then just kind of rolled up in here. Oh, is this the big head guy? Is he up here now?
I found this token.
Yeah, it's him.
Any idea what it does?
I'm gonna call him Hammerhead.
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, as Amador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
Everyone just forgets about everyone in this place.
Jukebox kept just past the security booth over there. Put in the token and enjoy the ride.
They forgot about the guy watching the fridge. They forgot about the... I wonder what song it'll play.
I have to go.
It says it only plays one
You're not
song.
the only one who's busy, you know.
I know there's old... I guess I never noticed this pyramid in here. I know the old gods of Asgard they have a song in this game, but I don't know when it happens, and I don't know if it's even in the main campaign or if it's just in like DLC or something. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. Well, I said we're going for Dylan, so we're gonna go for Dylan. Let's get this figured out with him first, and then we can go put a token in the jukebox. I literally live in the village under a castle that looks like Dracula's in Wales. Used to film a lot of Doctor Who episodes. Nice, Rich. That sounds cool. It sounds exciting. I've never been across the pond, and my wife and I are planning a trip over there. Pretty sure planning a trip over there for next year, and we are overwhelmed by how many places there are to go and how much there is to do and see. So we're trying to pick through that. So if you got any recommendations, I'd love to hear it. I think she found like some kind of mountainous area in England. I couldn't tell you where. But like, yeah. I've heard stay away from Paris. No offense if anyone here is French. I've heard Paris is not quite all it's cracked up to be. But I don't know. I've never been there. I'm excited though. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications. How did the hiss get past... Oh, these are... I think I must have missed all these at the beginning. That's fine. I need more info anyway. Researchers were sent to transcribe the chant repeated by the hiss. In the interest of safety, it was done with non-aggressive floating hiss entities. Makes sense. What's the purpose of the words? So they don't know what they're chanting. Okay. That could have... Oh, no! Let's go to unread. No. Research. Unread. Is it one of these? It's got to be this. If we understand there'll be a force based on vibration, then perhaps their incantation is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if it were in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hisses are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity wants to join it, to be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this how they are stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. That's funny. Well, Dylan's not here, Emily. You told me he was.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Okay. Speak with Dylan on the upper level. Alright. Marula said, technically I live in a castle. It's called Hogwarts. Yeah, because you're, I forget the mobile game's name. That's what you're playing, isn't it, Marula? We have Dracula Castle in my country. That's so cool. I've never seen a real castle before. I know maybe to y'all it's just like, oh, what? That, you know, that that big stone house over there. But like to me, I've never seen something like that in person. So that's I'd love to. Need a 3-hour theory video telling us the deep meaning behind the clocks. Yeah, Brett, right? I am recording footage of these playthroughs. I'm gonna have to redo the first two because the footage came out terrible. But I am recording these in case I ever do want to do like a deep dive control video. It'd be nice to just have the footage already and not have to go through the whole thing again. But knowing me, I probably will play it a second time all the way through just to make sure I understand everything right. I don't like relying on other people's stuff on the internet when I'm trying to make a video like that, because if I do, then then it could accidentally become like I'm letting what they're saying bias what I think and the way they present it, and I don't want to do that. So I like to rely on my own gameplay. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. Oh, so maybe this is why it's all old-time technology. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Maybe radio? Cellular? I don't know. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. Okay, so it's not radio. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural something for the oldest house to something. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for something to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Wow. So that explains why everything has like a 1960s, 70s aesthetic to it. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna guess these guys are guarding Dylan. I must have just missed all these. Shifted bathroom complaint. I know you can't control it, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks. I worked hard in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace. Crapper. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. I don't know what you're complaining about. You're in a eldritch being building. Okay, maybe he's in here. Oh, there he is.
Happiness comes, white birds, the yellow and red in the eye. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been. You are a worm through time.
He's speaking in tongues.
Home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you
yellow
hear
and
me?
red in the eye. Through a
Come
mirror,
on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that.
Great, he's a psycho.
I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet.
Excuse me?
You want
Can you stop that? Please.
Say that one more time, Dylan.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words.
I bet it does.
I want to say them.
In front of your sister? That's weird.
They sound good. They make me feel good.
Alright. He's an incel.
Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
Uh-oh.
You came in through the hole in you.
He's big mad.
You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small.
Oh, now you're speaking in first person.
Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away.
Right, yeah, the child was going to fight off the entire Bureau of Agents.
All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
Couldn't find you. Go being unreasonable. That's annoying.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
So they came through the
There.
slide projector.
There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
I'm going to assume we're going to see this slide projector at some point.
Can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, baby, baby.
This dude's such a freak.
Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
The hiss is overtly sexual. It's really, really
I let
weird.
it in to get rid of her. The hiss set me free.
Oh, did he have Polaris in his head too?
Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
This guy was going to be the
You
director?
can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the Containment sector.
I have the key card to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the Hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this light projector.
Yeah, Rich, you got a good point. Why is she talking smack about him speaking in third person when she stops to have an inner monologue every 5 seconds? Okay, so... what should I do? Should I use the token in the jukebox in here first, or should I go to the, whatever the heck. Cleanse and contain the traffic light, hand chair, and moving letters. Should I go do the jukebox record, or should I go to the prime candidate program? What do y'all think? I'll catch up on chat. Brain Eclipse, hello. Brett, what information were you looking at showing a decrease in subs after you started streaming? Because I checked Social Blade after that post and you seem to be doing okay. YouTube Studio, Brett, is what I was looking at. It was showing me, in fact, I won't pause this too long, but I'll at least show you what I was seeing. So, if I go to my subs, I see the first big decrease happened on February 3rd, and I netted negative 11 subs. Now, I was gaining subs and losing them, but the net came out to negative 11. And mind you, I was averaging about 30, 40 subs a day before that, for a while there. So then, February 9th, I net negative 43. February 8th, negative 4. February 10th, negative 32. February 11th, negative 36. February 12th, 0. So all in all, over the last... where does that put me? I'd have to do too much math. But all in all, it's... every day, it was just negative subs is what I was seeing. It even happened today. After last night. Like, I scheduled today's stream last night, and I immediately lost, like, 9 subs. like, as soon as I did it. So, yeah, fun stuff. Hogwarts Mystery, that's it, Marula. It'd be a good game if not for all the BS time savers and microtransactions. That's mobile games for you, unfortunately. Ooh, yeah, that sounds pretty cool with Sims. I like that TS4 runs more smoothly than TS3. Oh, yeah, agreed, Rich. Do whichever is the most evil option? Evil option. Yeah, I don't... so what I'm thinking is... that with the whole sub thing, I'll try the token in the jukebox. Why not? What I'm thinking with the sub thing, so technically anytime something gets posted, it's normal for a YouTuber at the beginning to see a few lost subs, no matter what it is. It could be a video, a community post, like, it doesn't matter. Really, that's because a lot of times, every time you post something, it's reminding people that they're subscribed to you. And if they're not interested in you, or they don't remember you, or maybe they're not interested in what you posted, it just goes ahead and prompts them to unsub. So that's completely normal. Even some of my best videos I've ever made, like as far as performance goes, I lost subs at the beginning. Television show proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years now. Love it. I'd heard of that note, and I'd even seen a picture of it before. Like, I put it in my... Did something just drip? What is that? Oh, it's mail. Okay. I had even put a picture of that in my Alan Wake video, but I didn't know that's what I was reading just there. Cool. So they're using Night Springs to... they're going to use Night Springs to familiarize the public with paranatural concepts. And that's cool, because the Night Springs is the name of the next DLC for Alan Wake 2. No, it's not. It's one of the DLCs.
21HQ593.
I think Warland Door is going to be the one talking in it.
We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place.
So,
New location security
will the song be copyrighted? That's the next question. I heard there is one copyrighted song in this game. I don't know what it is, though. That's not the jukebox. Oh no, the controller's about to go. America Overnight results. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation, it additionally led to discovery numerous. America Overnight alerted the Bureau of, in this report. Okay, so America Overnight's the other show they were talking about. But yeah, no matter what a YouTuber posts, usually at the very beginning, you're gonna see. Here's a jukebox. You're gonna see a loss of subs at first. With the stream specifically, it didn't stop after the beginning. Like, it just kept... Like, I was going from positive 40, 50 subs a day, dropping down to negative, negative 30, negative 40, like I read off earlier. And it just kept going. It was... yeah, so I don't know, it's somebody left a comment that says something like it's probably just a course correction for subs, and they're probably right. But at the same time, the only thing I've seen so far that has actively appears to have like hurt the channel is doing these streams. So I'm thinking undertake expeditions in quarry site beta to earn unique mods. Completing each of the 4 will dismantle the formation to reveal the rewards waiting inside. Sure, let's try it. Oh, that's weak. It's not a... Oh, and that Unalive Squad stream, I had to mute part of it because it copyrighted one of the songs. But yeah, so I do like the streaming. It's very fun, and I like interacting with you guys and playing stuff. Causal link active. I like playing stuff and I like doing all that. And I kind of, what I'd kind of hoped for, wanted, was like whenever I'm gathering footage for a new game, I could make it a thing to just like stream it while I'm doing that. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, 616 said this earlier, it may just take a larger audience before... Because, you know, I'll be honest, like, if I came across a YouTube channel that I didn't know, I'm not going to sit down and watch one of their streams. And I think a lot of people on YouTube feel that way. People tend to watch the streams of people they already know, more so than just checking out new streams. And some of you might be an exception to that. Some of you might be here and you've never seen one of my videos. But that's not the norm. So kind of what I'm thinking is... I need to build up, I guess, a larger base before I start doing that, or just make it a separate channel entirely. Because YouTube, for some godforsaken reason, does not let a creator decide when they do and don't want their push notifications to go out for an upcoming stream. Like I mentioned this earlier in this stream, but if I were to start a stream right now, I could say don't push it out to subscribers. But if I want to schedule a stream for later, I can't do that. It doesn't give me that option. So no matter what, everyone who's subscribed, it's gonna hurt me. No matter what, everyone who's subscribed and oh, we're gonna hold off. Glad I have the shotgun. I hear you. Yep, I heard him. I heard him coming. None of those dropped any health. Are you serious? Ugh. But yeah, any subscriber who likes to scroll through their subscriber feed, or they have notifications turned on or whatever, they are getting all these live stream notifications, and that's not what they want to watch. So I think YouTube, it does have a setting somewhere where you as a viewer can choose when you do and don't want to be alerted of live streams. I think that is there, but a lot of people either don't know it or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, so I think that's kind of where I'm at. Like I started today's stream knowing full well that it was also gonna hurt my sub count, and so far it has. Since I scheduled it last night, like it took me 3 or 4 days to go back up 10 subs after I stopped streaming for a bit there, and then since last night I've already lost that. I've already lost that and probably more. I think it just has a lot to do with the common user of YouTube. They're just not here for streams. And until YouTube finds a better way to separate streaming content from traditional content like videos, I think a lot of other creators are going to go through the same thing, where they try streaming and then they say, hey, never mind, I'm not doing this again. Boom! I thought he was going to dodge that, he just didn't. That's funny. Dude, these guys are nuts, man. Go, Jesse, go. Holy mother. Okay, so you've got the ones that sit there and float and dodge everything you throw at them while throwing stuff at you. And then you've got the ones that float towards you and explode when they get too close. Oh, man. So gnarly. I've got nothing better to do on my Saturday, so I totally will sit down to watch Kingerd stream for 3 hours. Thanks, Marula. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's funny how you've already caught on that I'm just doing 3 hours. If I were, if I were single and living alone, didn't have any responsibilities, I could probably. And that's not to insult people who do it more regularly. Like maybe it's their full-time job. Like I do not picture myself ever sitting here and streaming for 8 hours a day. Like that would be nuts. And I know people do that as like their full-time gig. I don't think that's something I'd ever be able to do. But like 3 hours, at maybe 4, yeah, I could do that. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna grab a rocket at some point. It's gonna happen. You, come here. Shoot me with a rocket. Go ahead. And he dodged it? After all that. Make sure I'm all healed up. Let me catch up on chat before I start another cleanse point. Sounds like your best option would be to set up a second channel for streaming. Yeah, I think so too, Rich. Yeah, I agree. Because I want people who come to the channel looking for like the video essay type stuff. I don't want them to accidentally keep clicking on streams or think it's another video essay. Like I don't want people to be confused. So I agree with you, Rich. I think the best option is probably going to be a second channel, and I will probably hold off on that till one of. Wow, did somebody just teleport? Somebody shot a rocket at me and then disappeared. Or did I kill him with that flying thing? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's a freaking Fushigi. Okay. Yeah, until I'll hold off on streaming until one of two things happens. Either number one, I can't take it anymore and I just really want to stream, very likely. Or 2, I'm confident that enough people would transfer from this channel to the streaming channel so that I knew for a fact starting out I would have at least some of an audience. Because to be honest, it's a lot more hassle-free to record footage not streaming. So like if nobody's watching the streams, nobody's joining, nobody's interacting, then, you know, why bother? It's kind of like I don't want to start a streaming channel from scratch. I would rather start streaming when I knew that it already had a base of people ready to go, you know? But even just like this, Control, like, okay, so I think they're just going to keep coming at me no matter what. That's what I'm gathering here. I need his health. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That is nuts. Those dudes in the floating chairs are insane. Alright, this is the last time I'm going to try this. This appears to be something extra you can do. So I'm not going to waste too much time on this part. I'm going to try this one more time, and if I can't get it, then I'm going to go back to the main story. It's a grind building a brand. I watched Dave Pacman. He just hit 2 million subs last year, but only because he posts like every day on the platform and he streams occasionally. Yeah, I just can't do that. You know, I've got a full-time job. You know, I work. I got bills to pay, and I could post something a couple times a week if I wanted to. Like maybe a low-effort talking head only type thing, but I just don't want to do that. And I don't want to stream every day either, because if I stream it, because like I go to work, right? So I come home around 5, 6, 7 o'clock sometimes, and if I stream for 3 hours after that, then I've used up most of my time that I would have been editing anyway. And depending on how much, depending on the video, and depending on how much editing needs to go into the visuals, sometimes, I mean, in like a few hours, I guess, one day's session, like when I first started, I wasn't getting more than probably 30 seconds of editing done a day. Like that's all I could get done. Then it went up to about 2 minutes, or about a minute and then 2 minutes. Now I'm kind of hovering between 3 and 5 minutes. But that's because I am collecting a lot more of my own footage now than I used to. Because when I first started, I had no footage of anything. So like I was basically completely relying on footage from online. But now I collect a lot of my own footage, and that saves me a ton of time. And I get to be a gamer too, you know, while I'm collecting footage. In the beginning there, I spent so much time editing that I really wasn't playing anything. What is that? I forget I have this shield. I need to use it. Where'd that thing go? Give me some health, somebody. Are they just not dropping health anymore? Maybe that is a feature of this place I'm in. Just doesn't drop health. There's a little bit. Oh, are you glitched, little ball? Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, so cleanse. Oh, I've already finished this one. Okay, cool. To the next one. Hello. Jesse's so powerful. It's kind of ridiculous. thing following me around. This banshee. I guess the banshees are the little floating guys. Alright, so now I need to find the last one. The last melon. Okay, if I were the next cleanse point, where would I be? Alright, we've been there. So I'm gonna guess it's gotta be back this way somewhere. It's gotta be this direction. I'm not standing in it like a moron, am I? No. Come on. Nope, not here. Let's try up here. I haven't been up here yet. Oh, have we found it? We have. Get out of here. Who's next? See ya. Give me that health. Yes. Actually, cleanses pretty quick. Why was I having so much trouble before? It actually cleanses really fast. I think I just wasn't recognizing that I was finishing it. Like, I thought I was still going for it. Okay, so I think the exit was back this way. Kingerd OnlyFans win. I could do an OnlyFans for my dogs. Like, virtual play dates with them. Or TikTok, send a rose and I'll give him a treat. It's actually kind of absurd how much money people make off their animals. Like, that they make social media accounts of and they put them on TikTok or whatever. Like, thousands of dollars a month people will make. Wait, I have to clear all 4 of these sites? I mean, okay. So it looks like you find tokens that will allow you a limited amount of time to come in here, and you want to knock out the expeditions as fast as possible. In fact, I bet you there's an achievement for doing all 4 with 1 token or something crazy like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 1 more of these while I have time. See ya. Yeah, earlier this week I was just craving getting back on Control and streaming. I had half a mind to do it. I almost did. I had somebody ask, not in this stream, but I did have somebody ask in a comment something about, like, basically what they were asking me was why I was taking a break from making videos. And I'm not. I'm not taking a break from making videos. I guess that's kind of my point, is like, maybe all the streams are giving people the wrong impression that I'm not doing videos anymore. I mean, ever since I made the channel, there's been a good almost 2 weeks between most videos. Like, through my standard, like, average to high effort video comes out at least 2 weeks after the one before it. And my last video came out, I think, 8 days ago. So I'm still on track for the same time frame. Because my next video should be coming out this week. Yeah, what is that? What is that horrible thing? Get out of here. My next video should be coming out this week. Give me some help. Dude. Are these, I guess anyone who's played Control before, feel free to just tell me, are these segments intentionally difficult? Like, everywhere else in the game, when you kill enemies, they drop health, but here they just don't. And that's very annoying. Be me shirtless playing some weird Japanese game. Hey man, grind is grind, you know? Now if I think most people recognize what a digital footprint is. And I am one of those people that recognizes that. So I have no intentions of making my digital footprint any dirtier than it probably already is. Because Facebook came out, I was still young, so I mean, I remember in high school, I actually ended up deleting my Twitter account because that was when like cancel culture started becoming a thing. And so I just deleted my Twitter account completely because I was like, I've had Twitter since I was in junior high, and I'm sure there was something stupid that I said at some point, like just, I don't know, some tasteless joke maybe, and I'm just not gonna do it. So I deleted it. Eliminate the waves of hiss. Okay, so all I'm doing here is fighting hiss. Dude. Please give me health. Thank you. I just got a little bit. Which I have a new Twitter now, granted, but that's for my YouTube channel. It's not like a personal Twitter. This dude just won't. He couldn't get enough. Look at all this health now, though. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I want to look at chat. Once I get out of this hellhole that I'm in, I will engage more. It's taking every ounce of focus to get through this. So I'm sick. I'm sick of dying. I know y'all are sick of watching me die in the same area. So I'm trying to get the heck out of here. Here come the banshees. Goodbye. Boom. Gosh, the force of that thing hitting you. So do they still explode even if you kill them? Looks like they do. That dude's huge. Jesse, I need you to refill your energy now. I'm about to have to just boost her to Kingdom Come with the energy, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm running out way too fast. Boom. That wasn't it. Oh, it's the rule of 3. There's gonna be a third one. Alright, let's hope we clear it in 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Hey, I think if we can get 2 of these trials done with 1 token, that's pretty good. Oh no. Oh, great. Some of the enemies in this game are so unbelievably broken. Not broken, just like more difficult than they should be. Frustrating to fight, I guess I should say. I need to pay more attention to my energy. So like that guy, I need to take him out first. That's a fact. When possible. So now he's gone. This is the same dude from the clock room. You gotta hit him twice. I'm out of dodge. I can't dodge. Gotta hit him twice to get his little deputy sheriff. See, and then his shield just goes right back up. Like, that's crazy how how small of a window you have to damage him. Alright, I'm just gonna have to come down here. Not because I want to! Wow. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Enough of this. Enough. Give me a grenade. How come I don't have a grenade? Because I can throw 5-ton objects. Who needs a grenade when you can do that? Oh, I guess that's where the ground pound would come in handy, wouldn't it? The ground pound that I was talking so much trash about earlier. Thank you, Jesus. Please tell me that was it. Nope, someone's still left. Where you at? Oh, we're not done? Oh my God. I forget this is a cover shooter too. Like straight up, you can take cover behind things, and I keep forgetting that. Like you can crouch behind stuff. I need to use C's more too. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, we do not have time to do another one. Sad as that is, we do not. Wait, so now I'm wondering if every time you come in, you're trying to do as many as possible for a better reward, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see. The reward's gonna be like plus 2% sprint speed or something, I don't know. I ain't investigating nothing. Get me out of here. Nope, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Maybe he'll just take me out whenever the song ends? I think that's what he said. Alright. Now I can check my chat. People don't know how long it takes to make a good video. Honestly, Marilla, yeah, you're right. A lot of people don't realize how long it takes. And even though my editing is it's not great. Like, I know that. I'm not stupid. But it still takes me a while to put a video together. I think it was my declining value of Call of Duty videos. I made that one. And it took me, you know, 2.5 weeks or so. Burn the hiss-corrupted material. I'd rather just leave. I think it's going to take me out automatically. Oh, it's another furnace. It took me 2.5 weeks to make. And so I upload it. And then, as I'm sitting there, I just uploaded it. I usually watch it after I upload it just to make sure that everything's good. And the very first comment I got on it was something like, wow, how original, or something. And then on my most recent video, there's some guy that keeps following my stuff for some reason and commenting just being annoying. And he was like, wow, keep up the shoddy work or whatever. It's like, dude, I know, like, I don't try to pass my stuff off as like premium quality content. Like and that's not me fishing for compliments either. Like, I'm just being objective. Like, this isn't my full-time thing. I'm still teaching myself how to edit stuff. Like, I'm not stupid. I know I know it's not the best looking stuff, but I enjoy making it, and it seems like some people enjoy watching it, so that's all that really matters to me. And I do want to get better over time. I think I have been, but it still takes a while. Like some people, they hire editors and they pump out a 20-30 minute video every single day, and like, that's great for you. I can't do that. I don't have the money to pay someone to do that right now. So I go with my own editing. I see how it goes, how it fares, just to be doing it by myself first. I'm trying to figure out which of these I need to be going to. I guess this one here. Well, hold on. What are my actual missions for starters? I hope y'all can't hear the dogs very well through the mic. If you can, I'm sorry. Okay, find the prime candidate program. That's our main thing that we're doing. And then Langston's Runaways, find a traffic light, a hand chair, and moving letters. No, we need to go story. I'm side missioned out right now. I want to keep moving through the story. Unless a side mission comes up where y'all tell me, like, hey, stop what you're doing and go play that one, then I will. Okay, there we go. Time to fast travel, and we want to go... We're going to Containment. Logistics. Yeah, so I guess while I'm trying to build a brand and trying to build up, just trying to get a good catalog of videos for everybody to enjoy. It seems like the only things really actively hurting that at any given time is me streaming, and if I put out a bad video, like if I put out one that I didn't put very good effort into. Like I haven't really seen that happen yet per se, but the performance of some videos is really bad, and I can tell that I think that's just not what people wanted. But I'm gonna keep making the content that I want to make, because my channel's too small for me to be really put into a box right now. The one exception, I guess, would be streaming. Like, I am chilling out on that. I think you said your next video... Brett, no, my next video is about Unalive Squad. It's about... it's not... There's so many videos out there that talk about just the game being bad, but my video will be about the really, really weird... awkward beef between Rocksteady and IGN. IGN made it their life mission for like 3 months just to trash on that game, and it's really funny. It's also bizarre, and so that's what the video will be about. And it's been a tough video to make so far. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of the content is mainly just a timeline of events and just kind of going over those, but that's not fun to watch. That's not entertaining. So trying to make the video be entertaining despite the lore dump I'm giving you, it's been kind of a tough one. Some things are inherently entertaining. Like if there's a real life story that you're talking about that's like really crazy, then that's easy content. Easier content. But like, if a lot of the story is just me reading off tweets, like, that sucks. Like, that's not fun. So I'm doing everything I can to make the video fun, and I like how it's going so far. I'll call this right now, and y'all are welcome to remember it and think back to this whenever it happens. I'm calling it now. Because I'm going to be trashing IGN about the way they handled Unalive Squad, people are going to immediately assume that I'm defending the game. Or at least that, like, I'm ignoring the game's flaws. They're like, wow, you're defending this game? Can't believe that. Never trusting your opinion. Just wait, it'll happen. And I have things in the video that are talking about the game too. Like, I'm not gonna jump on a bandwagon about it. Like, I think the game was mid. I don't think it was trash. I don't think it was, like, good either. Like, it's just mid. And I'm not gonna pretend that it was the worst game I've ever played for the sake of clicks. In fact, when I was telling 616 earlier, I think he was the only one on the stream, I was actually really shocked at how not terrible the game was when I first played it, when I streamed it last week. Because of just everything everyone said about it online, I expected it to be so bad. And it was just like, it was fine. It just turned out okay, I guess. I mean, honestly, like a $30 game is probably what it really is. It should be a $30 game. Doesn't belong in the trash bin, but it doesn't belong in the $70 bin either. And y'all know me, I've talked about a lot of crap games, and you know how much I hate live service. So I feel like for me to be saying that about a game that hated, hopefully that holds a little bit of weight for you. That like, oh, maybe it's not the worst game ever made. Dr. Darling. Wait, is this the same video? Yeah, it's the same video. I already watched this earlier. Okay, Mr. Prime Candidate. So you are going to be this way. And I need to go... I guess I've never done this. Why have I never done this? Just held the map open. Yeah, that makes it so much easier. Kind of. Am I even going the right way? Maybe I need to go up a floor. I do need to go up a floor. Levitation, no breathing. Here we go. Oh, am I cleared 6 now? I didn't know that. When did that happen? I don't know when that went down. Hey, not that I'm complaining. Let's see. This section took me forever to complete and played through on God mode. Yeah, it felt like it. From what I remember, the time missions are supposed to be extra difficult. Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel better that I don't just suck. You should be reminded of your rights when using social media. Anything you say can and will be used against you. That's correct, Rich. Guess I'm just shameless. If I knew there was an audience interested in seeing me play weird Japanese H games, I'd totally do it. Hey, man, to each his own. To each his own. I've heard that too, but as a red-blooded, patriotic American, I have the freedom to do what I want. ContraPoints clout. People be waiting a whole year for one video they probably won't even like, and it'll still get millions of views. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, so be it. What the? Get blasted. And so be it. You know, there's some YouTubers out there who will release one video every couple months, and it gets just racks up on views. And honestly, I say good for them. You know, if it's what the people wanted and what they hoped for, like I would much rather that.
Prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Who's P7? Jesse P7? Yeah, my one gripe with this game, I think I'm in it long enough to be able to say this now, but the combat kind of feels like the combat's good. Don't get me wrong; it's miles ahead of Alan Wake 1. But it almost feels like its goal is to try to be more difficult than it is to be fun. And I know that there can be fun in difficulty. So I guess to try to explain, like for example, it's not fun to me for enemies to dodge what I'm throwing at them every time. It's fun to feel like a Jedi and throw stuff at people. It's not fun when every enemy has some kind of counter to your coolest attacks, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm being too much of a baby. I don't want the game to be too easy. But like I mentioned, I think in the very first stream I did for this game, I don't really jump into Remedy games to try and be challenged. I jump into them for the story more than anything. And this game doesn't have a difficulty mode, right? So I think it kind of just goes based on how you're doing. So I don't really get that option to just kind of coast. I don't know, I guess the best way I could put it is if y'all have ever played the Batman Arkham games, think about the beginning of one of those games and the end of one of those games, how different the combat looks. At the beginning, you'll be put in a room with like 10, 20 guys, and you're having to counter them and punch them, and you feel really cool, and you're taking them all down. It's still tough, it's not super easy, but then you get to the end of the game, and by that point, they have introduced every special type of enemy there is. So, like, you have the riot shielders who you have to jump over, you have the knife guys who you have to hold down the counter button with, and it kind of just turns into this same loop of, alright, go for that enemy first, then that enemy, then that enemy, and it's like, it doesn't really, by the end of the Batman games, it doesn't really allow you to just have fun with the combat. Like, you have to use a specific move on a specific enemy type every time if you want to be able to beat them. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like is already happening in this game a bit. I don't dislike it. I still like it very much. I'm not having a... Wow, that was cool. But there's so many cool things happening and that we're seeing, and like bits of lore, and like this is all really neat. And the visuals are still hold up just fine. Like everything looks good. It's just the difficult combat that I'm like, yeah, this just isn't why I came here. I came here because I call myself a Remedy fan, but I've never beaten this game, so it felt like I've been blaspheming all these years. Is he healing? He is healing. See, that's ridiculous. He absolutely is healing. No wonder it's taking me forever to fight this guy. I also heard there was what's it called? The ashtray maze. I have no idea what that is, but I keep hearing that it's one of the best parts of the game. And if I am a Remedy fan, I should really, really like it. Or at least kind of in the same spirit as the Herald of Darkness from Alan Wake 2. So if that's the case, then I'm hyped for that. I have no idea when it comes up in the story, and I don't know anything about it. Don't know what it is. So I need to experience that, you know. Yeah, this guy's healing. This is ridiculous. Come here. Oh, gotta reload. There we go. Should have rushed him with a shotgun 10 minutes ago. Jeez. Alright, Fushigi, get out of here. That's not even me joking. Like, that's not even me trying to be funny anymore, calling it a Fushigi. Like, that's just what I've called it in my mind, and that's what I'm calling it now. I don't get people hate watching something. There's a great quote, I can't remember. If you don't like the show, change the channel. Yeah, there's a lot of hate watchers for a lot of different things. It's really weird. I've got a couple hate watchers already, and I think people feel more proud of it whenever they know it's a smaller channel, and they're like, oh yeah, this person definitely goes through all their comments, so I know they're going to see what I have to say. And, I mean, that's true. I do go through all the comments. So, you know, maybe I should not be as public. Maybe I should stop liking like, I like it if I read a comment, whether I agree with it or not, I will, I'll like it. Like, I'll hit the heart on it. Alice Wake. Whoa! Excuse me. Bright Falls, AWE 35. Alice Wake. So this must have been, this and the Night Springs must have been how people connected the dots. Cool. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of something, memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma and the file Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. Para-utilitarian. Those are people that use objects of power, I think. Yes. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart. I'm so glad I commented on that in my Alan Wake breakdown video. God. And I'd never even played this game before. I didn't know that it was canon. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. And you see that monitoring station in Alan Wake 2. God. See, that's night and day. That's exactly what I'm talking about. With what I was just experiencing 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, versus just now. Like I'm a giddy little schoolgirl reading the lore and reading the connections to Alan Wake, but I'm getting frustrated and pissed off whenever I'm dying 10 times to some flying, screaming, floating demon. I don't know. I guess I can't really... It's kind of difficult to even make that complaint, though, because I had no problem with Alan Wake 2 being tough. But that's a survival horror game. It should be hard, I think. And you have the ability to change the difficulty. This game, you don't. P6, this is Dylan's room.
I wish things had gone differently and ordinary for us.
Dr. Darling,
Wishing won't
my
change
darling.
things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
Interesting. Don't want to invoke his name. Are you?
There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Robert's got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
Have a soft spot for Dylan there, Dr. Darling?
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
So maybe Darling took him under his wing. Is it bad that I don't care about Dylan? I know it's like the main point of the plot, but I just don't care. I'm way more interested in the Bureau, the Hiss, the oldest house, all that stuff. Agent killed during something with Dylan. Blunt force injuries, extensive trauma, avulsion fracture. It was determined the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his... Ooh. Also, just to say here, Did Kingerd just reference Papa Roach? Why am I blanking on what Papa Roach is? I feel like I should know what that is. It's gonna bother me. Give me a second. If that tells you that I wasn't quoting it. Are you referring to the rock band? Because if that's what you're referring to, then I take back what I said. Maybe I've never heard of that in my life. I thought it sounded familiar, but I might just be making that up. I just picked up something. Where is it? Is it in research and records? Ah, here we go. Subject was alone during his outburst. You again. I thought you had told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get out of here? Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Go away. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the message. Oh, so subject was alone. Oh, I think Polaris. I think let's be real, the entity voice inside Jesse's head was in Dylan's head as well. Intriguing. See, I would even say I'm more interested in... Oh, who's P7? Is it Jesse?
What Dylan wanted me to see. It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Hello, Courtney Hope. So they've been watching Jesse. So it was not a coincidence that she's director or that she got inside. Outfits. Score. Glad I picked that up. Didn't know that's what that was. Jesse Faden. Yep, so they... Cause for eastward movement, cause for concern. So she went from Wyoming all the way to New York. Yeah, they knew she was coming. Interesting. Okay, so it's not so random anymore.
We used to
I dig
play
that.
there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it.
When did she ever talk to them?
I remember was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
She had never
The
been
dump is a place for lost things. Things
psychiatrist.
that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
What?
Did your parents drink?
All right, yeah, I see what they're going
No,
for.
that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting?
Alright, I've had enough of the gaslighting.
Escaping and finding
I don't care anymore.
away from your parents.
All the times I felt paranoid. I was right.
Her name is
Girl
Courtney
could've
Hope,
given me
right?
the
I'm pretty sure that's what it
answers,
is.
But they just
The
stood by
face
and
model
watched
actress.
me.
Yeah, so they've been watching her. So she never got interviewed by the Bureau. Yeah, right. It was just a psychiatrist session. Therapy session. I just want to put on my new outfit and see what it looks like. The incessant chanting is, that's where I really want to be. That picture right there. You see that? That looks like some Montana mountains straight out of Red Dead. That's where I want to go. Put me on a... And you could do that. I mean, if you go to Montana, I know there's a couple places where you could do horseback trail riding, and you could actually, like, camp. Like, it's a 3 to 5 day trip. That would be fun. Alright, well, am I stuck here? No, there's a button. But yeah, Brett, talking about they just throw everything at you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you for agreeing with me. Marula, Spider-Man 2 was better than Arkham. You had combos, but they were really effective at taking down lots of baddies. The player could basically use any move to win a fight. Yeah, I know, and I miss that. I miss when you could take down enemies however you want. It didn't lock you to a specific move to a specific enemy.
What happened in ordinary.
I really hate when fighting games do that. Or I guess just combat, you know. Like, it'd be like if you're playing Halo and it's like you could only kill the elites if you use a shotgun. So you have to use a shotgun on them. Like, that sucks. That's not fun. Like, yes, the jackals you have to shoot around their shield, but you can use any weapon you want to do it. Or melee them, for that matter. And yes, it's easier to take down a Covenant shield with a plasma weapon, but you don't have to use a plasma weapon if you don't want to. I think that's why that's why the Halo game's combat has changed so little over time, and it still works just fine. Because of the freedom of choice. Nothing overpowers everything else, and it's all freedom. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Oh, so someone was complaining about one thing they saw and they followed that up. Oh no, my balloon. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Pizza delivery side mission. It was the worst because you couldn't smash the pizza that was on your back. But sometimes, depending on how fast you were moving, the game would make you automatically roll when you hit the ground, and it would squash the pizza, even if you didn't mean you didn't mean to, you weren't trying to. That was the worst part. Yeah. Oh no, my balloon. So many kids drop balloons in New York, I guess. I played Spider-Man 2 so much. I really did. All right, just a bunch of materials. I've got about another 20 minutes or so, I think. That'll put me right about 3 hours. Okay, so am I going to this elevator? I guess so. Looks like I am. There's a door back here. Let me just check this real quick. Make sure this isn't... Oh, that's not a door. That's a window. Okay, so we're definitely going to the elevator. Well, what's this? Also an elevator. Okay. Okay. The ones with the sinking ships, sometimes you'd fall... Alright, no more reading chat. Just kidding, I'll still read chat. Gosh! Glad that made a sound.
Very different one, sure, but both in a cell of some sort.
Yeah, so that means...
Out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really...
See, I guess that goes back to the question I asked at the very beginning about could a homeless guy just walk in and be the director? And the answer is no. So yeah, it's basically, yeah, but if it has to choose you, then why would the Bureau even have candidates in the first place? Like, they wouldn't get to decide that. Maybe the board informs them of who the candidates are. We still don't know who the board is yet. Or at least I don't. If they explained who it was, it's over my head. All I know is every time the board speaks, it shows the pyramid, the upside down pyramid. Or wait, no, I think I did read a note that said, I guess the board is the pyramid, or it's some kind of communication from the board to us, and they're using the pyramid somehow.
course we are.
So either way,
It started there, and it's
oh, we're going back to ordinary.
never gone away.
That's cool. Either way, we know that the board's not just a group of people sitting around a table. There's still plenty of other questions, but I do know that at least. What is up with these rooms? These rooms that are just filled with mold and they hurt you when you walk in. I still don't understand them. If there's some cool collectibles in there, I'm sure there's multiple by this point that I've missed. Spider-Man can't swim, right? Maybe you'd have an easier time playing Control if you had some power armor and a Gatling laser. True. I was singing the lyrics to Last Resort for a split second earlier. Last Resort. Maybe it was a complete coincidence, because I don't think I even recognized that song. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel. It was linked to the page has been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Ah! 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 The page was discovered in the Ocean View Motel. It was pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they are the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion: falls, haunting, wake, light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence: you've been warned. That's good stuff. Thank you, Remedy. You got me looking at Last Resort. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick so I don't get copyright slammed. Okay, so I'm just an idiot. Yeah, I know that song very well. I guess that's just an instance of, yes, that was absolutely a Papa Roach reference. Levitation, no breathing. That's what you're talking about. Yes. Okay, so that's an instance of I know the song but not the band. As soon as I pressed play on my phone, I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. Ooh, let's check out my new scrubs or new threads. Yeah. My new threads. Oh, you can't. You have to do it in the main. You know what? It's worth it. I want to see what it is. I want to see what it is. Can we see the new outfit before you go? Yes, Marula, we absolutely can. I'm headed to go check out the outfit right now. Don't suck, don't suck, don't suck. Oh, it sucks. No! Oh, we're wearing sweats. I mean, I guess I should have expected that. It's just basically what Dylan's wearing. Dang it. Well, a new outfit's a new outfit. It's what I'm gonna roll with. I will wear it briefly, and then I will be returning to my my lucky suit, probably. Not because it looks good, but because I earned it. The board was the friend we made along the way. No, I don't think so. I don't think they're friendly. Not that I could tell. Hope Kingerd is cultured enough to know what evanescence is. Of course I do. So, it may sound like I'm bullcrapping you now, because I didn't recognize Papa Roach, but, late 90s, early 2000s rock is my favorite music genre, like, by far. I guess genre and time period. Like, I have a Spotify playlist. It's the name of the playlist. That was weird. The name of the playlist is, quote, best playlist I have, and it's all just late 90s, early 2000s rock. I've got Nickelback, Three Doors Down, Creed's in there, of course. I do have some Evanescence. Come on, come on. There's a couple of random one-off ones too, like I definitely know the song and I love the song. There's even some Sugar Ray in there. Like, that's not really rock, I know, but it matches with that time. It makes me nostalgic nonetheless. Although Sugar Ray, I have a love-hate relationship with Sugar Ray. I saw a documentary about like the way that some different bands treat like their groupies, I guess you could call it, like the fangirls that they invite on the bus and stuff. And Sugar Ray, the footage that I saw was like disgusting behavior that now anytime I listen to a Sugar Ray song, and I'm not even a sensitive guy either. Well, did she just push off of that? If so, that was really cool. She kind of does. I'm about to die doing all this stupid stuff. I'm not a sensitive guy when it comes to a lot of things, but like seeing the way that that band was, or what they were doing to the girl that was just trying to like meet her favorite band, like it was really disgusting. And it's hard to listen to their music now without thinking of that. And there's probably a lot more bands out there that do the same thing, we just don't know about it. Like, I know. I mean, can I just get away from these guys? Is that an option? And I guess to clarify, the footage I saw was from like a documentary. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy little tiny boxes? Me, that's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Okay, so...
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Oh, that's what those purple things are all about. Okay, I gotta clear those. It was from a documentary, not like some random, you know, YouTube video or anything. We watched it in school when I was in high school. And, it was not like it wasn't like you know, some promiscuous women up to no good. Like, no, like it was like girls that ran into the band and the band was like, hey, you know, you want some backstage passes, come on our bus. And there was just like a bunch of people that weren't even in the band, like there on the bus, basically just making the girls their, I don't know. It was all theatrics that, yeah. Nothing violent or anything like that. Like that's I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that in the middle of a control session. Nothing like that. It was just like really degrading stuff, I guess you could say. You know, look it up for yourself if you'd like. I went back into that because I didn't want people to be like, oh, Kingerd's just a, you know, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess, whatever. Continue towards the ordinary AWE area. So, do they just
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
I already rotated them, just hey.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, do I have to do it again? Well, let's do it again. No, maybe not. No, I'm here. We're good, I think. I think we've already done it. Transit corridor north. No, we need to go the other way, actually. Okay. So I need them to turn... I need them to turn that direction. But the bridge operator was just back there. I just tried to press the button. It wouldn't let me. Try again. No, there's nothing there. So it looks like I need to be going to my left. Or, this is correct. Oh, no, I think this is right. Yep, this is right. Whoops. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time again. Yeah, y'all got me stuck in that mindset now. No, my snowboarding playlist is lots of early to mid 2000s rock, Old Gods of Asgard, Goofy Goober rock. You know, the hits. Don't tell me it's another one. Sit still. Where are you? Boom. See, that was way easier to kill than that one in the time trial. That thing was nuts. You say the new outfit. Okay, it's cultured enough. What's wrong? A full body sweatsuit covering all the good bits don't do it for you, Kingerd. Oh, whatever. Right, yeah. What game is that that's coming out that there's the big controversy about, like, I guess either revealing outfits and or the woman's figure? Now, don't get me wrong, Courtney Hope is an angel of a woman. But no, I am not complaining because this outfit covers her body. I am complaining because it is boring. It is an orange. I would take her default outfit over this for sure. In fact, I almost put it on, but then I remembered how difficult, how mad it made me when I was making getting the Lucky outfit. So I'm gonna wear that one with pride. Does the sweats covering up all the good bits not do it for you? Yeah, right. You know what was weird? Courtney Hope, Jesse Faden's voice and face, well, I assume her voice too, I think. Definitely her face. She was in Quantum Break as well. I don't think she had red hair. But she was a character in that game, too. And it was not Jesse Faden, it was somebody different. What is this? Can it tell me? Oh, I don't care about that. Well, if I'm already full of these dang things again... I wish there were just a little bit more to the mod collecting. Or maybe, like, they would slow down on the mods they give you. Like, I don't need this many. I really don't. Where the arms wide open. That is right, Brett. Okay, so there's one more of these yellow boxes around here. Is that it? Yes. All right. Ooh, it's 5 o'clock. Continue towards the... Okay, how about this? When we get to the next cleansing point, and then I gotta roll. My parents live out of state, and they are visiting this weekend, and we're gonna have dinner together here in an hour. So I gotta get off here enough time to get ready for that. Search for the slide projector object of power. Hello! Merry Christmas! Oh, I never thought about that. You could throw the Banshee guys and they explode on impact. Oh no, not one of you. What's he doing? Waiting for me. Keep it going, keep going, keep going. Almost there. Come on! Gotcha. Who's left? Come here, you. Deputy officer? Doesn't matter now, does it? Oops. Never knew about that about Sugar Ray. They seemed like a wholesome group of guys. Yeah, it was. It may not have even been the whole band. It might have just been like the lead singer. I mean, there were several people from several bands there. Sugar Ray was just the one that I was the most familiar with. Altered examination request. Airplane wreckage. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield, suspected to be connected to the AWE. The plane is brought there from New York subway, special access. Ew. Brought here through the New York subway tunnel, special access and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and the plane's black box is currently being evaluated. Initial readings of it. Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. I thought it was saying that it was in New York first and then ended up there. I was thinking maybe... Nah, never mind. I was thinking maybe something got away from the Bureau of Control, like something left here. And that's what messed up Ordinary, but nope. Nope, nope. Whoa, hello. Ordinary. First slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls. There were lots of stalls. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there. Oh, it's Dylan and Jesse talking. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Okay, so Dylan is in the Bureau's interview. Jesse is in her own therapy session. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. It was mean. He had asthma. Oh, missing in his gang. Freddie, missing. Hugo bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation house. I guess they were the only survivors in the town, weren't they? Jesse and Dylan. I think she said that. For sure their family was gone, though. Is it just doing that because I'm going through the metal detector? Oh, no, there's no button here. What am I... Yes, there is. It's right there. Gosh. Alright. Making Jesse run 5-10-5s for no reason.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff to watch here. Okay.
Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first call.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
Uh-oh.
You found out, brother.
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
I hope you'll greet your folks with arms wide open.
No, not ordinary.
I will.
Ordinary.
I will.
It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they say.
Thanks, Rich. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it.
Maybe 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just... my brother.
Well, I assume that's a call from Ordinary.
It wasn't. I went there. The people are gone. But the
Town's there, people are gone. Yeah.
still there.
I assume that's what this whole place is about Ordinary. AWE occurred in the town, caused by an object of power, discovered by local children at the dump. When a specific set of slides are used, the images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used, resulting in the disappearance of the town. So yeah, way to go, Jesse and Dylan. Y'all did it. Siblings Dylan and Jesse were playing at the local dump when they found discarded slide projector. A team led by Trench and Darling arrived. It had already ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned, with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. So, multiple prime candidates?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world.
I love how much footage of Matthew Peretta they have.
These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys? What's a dung monkey? That sounds iffy there, Dylan. I don't know about that. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from down had joined up. It was really scary. Is that the name of the gang? Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. But then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Ah, Polaris. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Yeah, it sounds like something a child would come up with. Additional slide designation hand is verified in Bureau possession. Wait. Did that say Dog Neil? They had him? Is that what that said? Let me look at that one more time. Ordinary. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. Okay. It's actually pretty. That's horrifying. Body horror. Oh, here we go again. More red shields. Oh, this is a cleanse point. All right. I'll listen to this record too. Yeah, Mark McGrath. College Humor, yeah, they lost their touch a long time ago, unfortunately.
Psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
Marula, Dan Gerwich.
He didn't want to come through. Never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault.
Sounds like a father-son relationship between Dylan and Darling.
I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Nicholas, what is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is bleeding, but not moving. You cannot see any blood.
I don't know why I'm messing with the camera like that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real.
I think I'm messing with where the audio comes from. Like it's coming out of my right ear right now. Now it's coming out of my left. Now it's coming out of both.
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed.
Alright, so Dylan's nuts. Got it. Got it. Enough of that. So Dylan's been cuckoo for a while, and Dr. Darling's been kind of preparing him to be director. And then as he started losing it, looks like Darling stopped visiting him as much.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper!
And Dylan was big sad.
Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need.
Whoa. goofy. All right. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for joining. And you know, I don't know how many of these I have left, to be honest with you. I assume maybe 1 or 2 more, and we ought to be done with the main story, and then I'll do the DLC after that too. So I don't know, maybe another month. But I will say, even if you don't see them scheduled, I'm planning on doing these Saturdays at 2. So unless I've got something going on, it's gonna be Saturdays at 2 that I'll keep up with these. So all right, thanks Marula, thanks everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.